Welcome back to Hidden Mysteries. Today we explore one of the most terrifying and fascinating unsolved cases in criminal history. A killer who operated in the shadows. A murderer who taunted police with cryptic messages. A criminal who claimed responsibility for multiple murders and was never officially identified. More than 50 years later, investigators still debate who he really was. Was he a genius criminal? Was he hiding in plain sight? Or was the truth buried long ago? This is the mystery of the Zodiac killer. In the late 1960s, fear began spreading across Northern California. A series of brutal attacks shocked local communities. The victims appeared to be chosen at random. Young couples were often targeted in isolated locations. One of the earliest known attacks occurred on December 20th, 1968. Two teenagers, David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, were parked on a quiet road near Vallejo, California. At some point during the evening, an unknown individual approached their vehicle. Moments later, both teenagers were shot. The killer disappeared into the darkness. Police had very few clues. The case remained unsolved. At the time, nobody knew this was only the beginning. Several months later, on July 4th, 1969, another young couple was attacked. Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau were sitting in a parked car when a vehicle pulled up nearby. A man exited the vehicle and approached them. Without warning, he opened fire. Darlene was killed. Michael survived despite severe injuries. For investigators, this attack seemed strangely similar to the earlier murders, but they still lacked enough evidence to identify the killer. Then something unexpected happened. The murderer contacted the media himself. In August 1969, newspapers received disturbing letters. The writer claimed responsibility for the murders. He included details that had never been released publicly. This convinced investigators that the writer was likely the killer. Each letter contained strange symbols and coded messages. The writer demanded publication of his letters. If they refused, he threatened additional violence. One of the ciphers quickly attracted national attention. Experts, police officers, and ordinary citizens all attempted to solve it. Eventually, part of the message was decoded. The contents shocked everyone. The media soon gave him a name: the Zodiac Killer. As news spread, public fear increased dramatically. Parents worried about their children. Young couples became afraid to visit remote locations. Police departments received countless tips. Everyone wanted to know the same thing. Who was Zodiac? The killer seemed to enjoy the attention. More letters continued arriving. Some contained threats, others contained cryptic puzzles. Many included the now famous Zodiac symbol, a circle crossed by intersecting lines. The symbol became one of the most recognizable images in criminal history. On September 27, 1969, another terrifying attack occurred. Two college students were relaxing near Lake Berryessa. Suddenly, a strange figure approached. Witness descriptions later suggested the attacker wore an unusual hooded costume. The individual carried a weapon and restrained the victims. The attack was brutal. One victim survived long enough to provide investigators with important information. Before leaving, the attacker wrote a message on the victim's vehicle. The message referenced previous crimes. Investigators became increasingly convinced that Zodiac was responsible. Only weeks later, another victim was killed in San Francisco. This time, the attack happened in an urban environment. The victim was a taxi driver named Paul Stein. Witnesses observed suspicious activity near the crime scene. For the first time, police came incredibly close to capturing the killer. But confusion during the investigation allowed the suspect to escape. Many investigators later considered this one of the greatest missed opportunities in the case. The investigation expanded dramatically. Thousands of suspects were considered. Fingerprints were analyzed. Handwriting samples were examined. Countless interviews were conducted. Over the years, several individuals became major suspects, yet none could be definitively linked to the crimes. Some investigators believed Zodiac had military experience. Others suspected he worked in law enforcement. Some thought he was highly educated. Others believed he was simply lucky. The truth remained elusive. Decades passed. The letters slowed. The murders stopped. But the mystery never disappeared. Books were written. Documentaries were produced. New theories emerged every year. Advances in forensic science offered hope. Yet no definitive answer was found. To this day, the Zodiac killer remains officially unidentified. The case continues to fascinate investigators, historians, and true crime enthusiasts around the world. More than half a century later, one question remains unanswered. Who was the Zodiac killer? Was he one of the known suspects? Was he someone investigators never considered? Or did he successfully hide his identity forever? Let us know your theory in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Hidden Mysteries for more unsolved crimes, mysterious disappearances, and hidden secrets from history.